What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Doing another video today from the Backyard Simulator. We've got another subscriber requested course. This one comes courtesy of Handsome Devil by that's his name or her name on YouTube. He or she wanted me to play Cape Kidnappers in New Zealand, so that's what we're going to give a go today. We're playing, as always, from the furthest back tees. I believe it was the Blues. Have the Garmin R10 as always behind me for the launch monitor. I came out, hit some 9 irons just to get the alignment correct. Looked pretty good, keeping the same weather settings, some 10x7 nets, and the Country Club Elite mat that we can hit down into, or at least try to, and put some tees directly into. That'll likely fly all over the place into the woods. So, first hole, Cape Kidnappers, courtesy of, again, Handsome Devil is the YouTube name, so shout out to you. I appreciate all the recommendations. I still have that list going, so if you guys are watching this and there's a course that you want me to play, anything from your local municipal, a par 3, 9-hole 18, whatever, famous course, not famous course, let me know. I'm happy to do it if you guys will comment and let me know. So first hole, we're going to try to hit driver. It looks like we got a dog leg right, pretty flat. It's 425. We're going to aim up about there and see what happens with the driver. Been pretty hit or miss as of late, so anything could happen here. Hopefully it's not too windy. The wind's picking up here, so hopefully the mic isn't catching it too bad. Oh, back's feeling tight, so I suspect there's going to be some shots that aren't going to go as far as I would like them to. The swing speed's going to be down until I start getting a sweat going and loosen up a bit. But let's see if we can get off to a good start here. Not too bad. It was a little low on the club face. Should be relatively straight. Turn over a little bit to the left. Hopefully get a roll in the fairway. 259, we'll take that first swing. Handsome Devil mentioned that he or she, I guess they, wanted me to play the back 9 here specifically, so I mentioned just for the sake of the video I'll probably do the full 18, which is what we're doing, but not sure if the back 9 has certain sentimental value or what the reasoning was behind that, but I guess you can either skip ahead or watch the front 9 as well. So we've got 175 to the pin up 2. So we're looking at 177. That's probably closer, that's right between an 8 and a 7, probably closer to a 7, especially until the back loosens up some more. 7 on course is about a 180 club. See if we can catch this clean. It's a little thin off the bottom of the club. Push it a little bit right. It should be pretty close to the distance though, I would think. Alright, we'll take that. Pin high, just pushed it. 13 yards left. No slope. I think I'm going to go 60 degree. I keep going back and forth between these videos with using all my wedges or focusing more so like 75% of the shots with the 52 and just playing it more of a bump and run, which is kind of my go-to if I'm struggling on course. I just put away the other ones and go mainly 52 unless there's some real like thick grass. I'll use the 56, or if I really need to get it up and down, kind of do like a more of a flop shot, I'll use the 60, but we'll see. We might have to switch to it if I don't hit these well. That's not a good start. That should be on the green, but that was terrible. It's a lucky +2. That was a worm burner to the right. Now I'd assume, I've heard of Cape Kidnappers before, I haven't played it here. From all the way back from the blue tees, this is the furthest back like always. I'd assume this is closer. I believe there's been some tournaments there, so I'd assume this score-wise is probably going to be closer to tour level. Hopefully the goal going into here is probably going to be about 10 over or under, something like that. Usually with the easier courses I try to be at even and then the tour level courses from the furthest back tees is usually the goal is bogey golf or better. So maybe I'm thinking about half as difficult maybe as some of those tour level courses you've seen. I'll be happy if we're anywhere from 5 to 10 over by the end of this. Decent start with the driver. Let's see if we can keep that up here. Struck it decent, but I hung that out to the right again. The rough's probably going to kill it, but that felt closer to my kind of on course 275-ish type swing. A little bit less than that because we didn't get all of it plus the rough, but not terrible. We haven't put one over the net yet with the driver, which is always a plus. So we've got a long way home still. We've got 271 all the way to the pin, plus it's going to be an extra 27 yards on top of that because we're in the rough. So I'm going to grip and rip the 3 hybrid, try to make up as much of that yardage as we can here while putting on a halfway decent swing onto this. Low and left off the heel. Should have some distance to it though, I would think. The rough, out of that rough killed it a little bit. That was real low. On course, in real life, that would have ran out a lot more. So, 86 yards, no slope. We'll see, we'll have to see with the other holes, but so far, New Zealand's looking pretty flat. 86. So I think I'm gonna go, that's about a 3/4, 52. We'll try it. In my head I'm going about 100-ish yard shot, taking a little bit off of it. Probably gonna, I popped it up a little bit, probably gonna be a little left and short. Not too bad. I'm gonna bounce. Right on the edge of that +1. We'll take the bird all day. No camo pants, and we're still pulling out the birdies, which is good. So, third hole, par 3. 147 down 5. So we're looking at 142. That is probably closer to a strong pitching wedge. Do we have anything? We got a couple bunkers. That's either strong pitching wedge or soft 9. I guess I'll go smoother 9. I don't want to start swinging out of my shoes too early. Pitching wedge on course is usually 135-ish, 140. And 9 iron on course is about anywhere, usually about 155, anywhere from 150 to 160. 165 if I really catch it good and hit it thin, but let's see what we can do here. I'm going to choke down about 1 inch, I think. Oh, super thin, low into the right. Hopefully that gets lucky. And there we go. 262, and that was not even hit that well. Or 162. Alright. Although, pretty bad shot there. We're in play. So we've got 20 yards down 1. So we're looking at 19 plus another 1 or 2 for the rough. So we need right around 20-ish again. It's gonna roll out a little bit. I've been focusing more so the past few videos on the slopes around the green. I've noticed even 1 or 2 yards up or down, it affects it. So this is gonna roll out a little bit more. and something that is either up 1 or 2 yards or anything more than that kind of just hits the ground and dies within this program. Pulled it left, caught the mat first. Kind of hacking our way through these first few holes, but somehow I think we're even through 4 or through 3. Fourth hole, par 5. We are in fact even. It looks, all right, this is just a long straight par 5, 515, hitting up 3, so we're gonna aim right about there. Give ourselves some space left and right, depending on what happens here. Been hanging them out towards the right, so I'm gonna close down the club face just a tad, see if we can strain it back out a little bit, even put, ideally, just a little baby draw. That was straighter, and it's going to turn over to the left, but I kind of popped it up. That's not going to go super far. That was high on the club face. Fairway finder though, I suppose. Granted, I could hit my, when I flush it, I could hit my 4 hybrid further than that, I could hit my 3 hybrid further than that, and then most likely, not sure what the 3 wood goes yet. I still haven't used that, but I'd assume if I flush that, that's going to go further than 230 as well, but that's the price you got to pay with the driver, I suppose, when you're trying to get something out there. So I think I'm going to aim about there. Maybe a little bit that way. There's trees on the right, but if I really hit one good here with the 3, I could get it close to that, which would be nice. There's a few videos in a row where I was swinging this 3 pretty good, as well as the 4 and the 5. Hasn't been as of late, so it'd be nice to get back on track here. That was pretty fat again and left. It's not going to go very far. I mean, it's out there, so it's not horrendous. If I were to do that, if I was going back to my old style of playing with my irons before these hybrids, that would have been probably a 4 or 5 iron. And if I had the same swing there, with it being that fat, I probably would have been 20 yards shorter than that. So, all things considered, granted, not a good shot, but I guess it could have been worse. They've got 83 yards. Guess we'll go 52 again. It worked out last time. That was a cleaner strike, but I didn't swing, I don't think, hard enough. That might be short left. Maybe I did. It was left, but it was actually a little long because of the bounce. On that's probably more so me than the R10. I'm just not having a feel for some of these wedge shots. 5th hole, par 4. Still even on the day. Nice big fairway, I like that. This thing is huge. This is one of the biggest fairways I remember seeing in a while. But knowing us, we still might be able to find some trees and find some trouble. Sometimes I found, usually I don't know if I've ever played a course with this wide of a fairway, but sometimes when it's so wide open, you think, man, there's no way I miss here, and it's almost like reverse psychology. You find a way to miss the biggest, most open fairway that you'll probably see in a while. Off the heel and left. I tried to go at that one a little bit more. After some of these driver swings as of late, it's gonna feel good when I really flush one. Not only am I fighting for par, like the good guys say, I'm just fighting to find the middle of the club face. Maybe I should make some merch that says that. So, 174, down 5, we're looking at 169, nice. I'm thinking that's probably a smooth 8. Been messing with my grip a little bit. I think I mentioned it in 2 of the videos. Trying to make sure I see that. See 2 knuckles on my left hand. Caught it kind of heavy into the right. It might be short right. Big bounce, big bounce, big bounce. Oh, +3 from there. Well, there goes the even scorecard. I gotta get another bird. 6th hole, par 3. 224, down 7. Should be right in the territory, I would think, of the 5 hybrid. If I really flush one, it'll go long, but I'd rather hit this 5 hybrid. Ideally, I'd probably hit, it's probably really closer if I, all things considered, if I'm swinging and I flush the clubs, it's probably closer to a nice flush 4 iron, but those are few and far between, especially with that club. Off the heel and left again. That might be long left. That was hit kind of hard. Ooh. Almost got it to work. Took a weird kick off that hill. It's almost a good thing I didn't catch that with that swing. If I flushed that, that probably would have been 15, 20 yards long. We're right at pin high, which I'll take. 17 yards, up 3. So this is gonna die when it hits. So I need 20 plus another 2, so I need 22. I'm gonna go 56 and play almost closer to like a 25-yard shot. So maybe land it about 20 and hope for a little kind of rollout instead of, I play generally more of a bump and run. I feel like it's more controllable versus trying to fly it further. But with the slope, I've noticed this is just kind of gonna die a little bit once it hits. Pulled it left, hopefully that's not too long. Gonna wake up the R10 again, although we literally just hit a shot. Seventh hole, par 4. 450. See if we can find something close to the middle of the club face here. That was better. Should be pretty straight as well. Grab a quick drink. It's been so hot out here lately. I've literally been making a gallon's worth of Gatorade. I bought one of those big tins of the Gatorade mix and been pouring it into a big gallon of water. A lot of sugar, but when you're sweating a lot, it's not as bad today, but I can feel myself sometimes getting a little lightheaded with between probably my blood sugar and the electrolytes and whatnot. Sometimes water, I drink most of the time just water on course, but sometimes it doesn't do the job quite as well as if you're replenishing those electrolytes and even adding a little bit of sugar for a little bit of energy. I guess we'll go there. So we got 199 to where we're aimed, 194 to the pin, down 8. I think I'm gonna go 6 iron. Potentially might be a little long, but if we don't catch it 100%, it could be a decent number. I'm curious if you guys know, sometimes I talk through some of these numbers and I go back and forth between what I really should be playing, which my true stock yardage is when I flush it, versus how I'm feeling for that day. I wonder how, if you guys do the same thing, or if you always play towards what you know you can hit it, or if you're playing towards maybe a little bit more conservative and clubbing up 1 or 2, or not 1 or 2, but like a half a club. Thin and right. So we got 30, up 1, plus another 3, we need 35. But I suspect this is gonna play closer to like 38, 40-ish by the time it hits the green. It's not gonna die super hard because it's only up 1, but it is gonna kind of stop and not have a ton of rollout. That was straight. Hopefully there's enough. It was a little soft, but if I caught that a little bit cleaner or same swing and swung a little bit more at it, that probably would have got there. That came off pretty straight. 8th hole, par 3. 177, up 3. So we're looking at 180. Gonna go 7. This is one of those where 180 on course is a 7 iron. That's what I would pull from the bag, but if I'm swinging it like I am today, I could probably hit the 6. That was hit better. I pulled it a little bit left and it was kind of low, but it should be close. All right, finally a decent shot. Still a +2, but we'll take the par. Ninth hole. Hopefully we can finish this side off with something decent. Par 4. Looks relatively straight, probably a slight dogleg left, and it is. These trees are a little, that's a tricky line there. As long as we cover that last one, it looks like there's a good amount of room up there. I should be able to get over that, I think. It's gonna be straight, maybe a little right, but I popped it up. That was high on the club face. Just patiently waiting for one that I hit well. I'm just waiting for that. The sound, mostly the sound, you can feel it. It feels kind of the same off the club face, but it's really just the sound when you hit this thing dead center. So 146. I think we're gonna go 9 instead of a strong pitching wedge. Probably a better move. Choke down about an inch again. That was a better swing. I didn't get all of it, and it was to the right. I kind of popped it up. Got a lucky bounce there. But we'll take that +2 right on the border. Tenth hole, par 4, onto the back 9, so Handsome Devil, this is what you were looking for. +3 through 9, not terrible. Going down 3, hopefully we can actually hit one here, take advantage a little bit of the slope. It's fun when I have those courses. There's been a few as of late where we're literally hitting down 20 or 30 yards into the fairway, which helps the ego and the distance with the driver if I can hit one. Talk about a pop-up. That was the top of the net. That's gonna be like 200 yards if that. It's crazy. That one I just felt like I tilted up just a little bit to try to hit up on it and launch it. And even that was just, I think I just gotta ultimately learn my lesson and just try to keep my shoulders a little bit more level. I'm probably still aiming up on them, but just that swing thought seems to mess with me enough to where I hit it 150 yards off the tee. We're gonna go 3 hybrid, see if we can make up for it. That was a little bit better. It was straighter, launched a little bit higher, but it was still heavy. .104 down 4, so we need 100 yards. I think I'm gonna go pitching wedge. A little knockdown pitching wedge. Try to practice that shot. Started a little left. I don't know if that's gonna have the distance. Wow. Or 20 yards long. I think we were hitting down a little bit, but that didn't feel like a 120 yard shot. Maybe. So, see if we can make up for that. That was a wasted stroke. 18 yards up 1. That's gonna die a little bit. So we need 19 plus another 1 or 2. Probably gonna play closer to 24, 25-ish. It's kind of thin and to the right. Hopefully that dies. Yikes. And just like that, we go from +3 to +5. Long par 3, 11th hole. We've got 229 up 8. I'm gonna go 4 hybrid. Nice clean strike on this would be nice. Hoping that the little bit of the extra loft versus the 3 will help me a little bit here. Still kind of low, but that was better. That might come close. Get a nice kick up towards the green. Back on the par train. 12th hole, looks pretty straight, probably a long par 4. 459. These tees are definitely pretty far back there. 459 around here. Most of the time that's a par 5. To the right again. Better strike though. Tried to slow down the backswing a little bit. So 201 down 11. I'm looking at 190-ish. Gotta go 6. If we hit it well, the 6 will get there. Could probably hit 5, but positive thinking here. We're gonna pure the 6 iron. Well, it wasn't pure. That was fat and to the right. It's gonna be short right. I don't think the positive thinking hurt us, but it definitely didn't get it there. We've got 17, down 1. I think I'm gonna go 60 degree. This is gonna roll out a little bit once it hits the green. Should be decent. It's a little low. Ooh, I ran out a lot. Thirteenth hole, another par 3. Seems like a lot of par 3s. 121. Up 1. We're looking at 122. Alright. Slightly choked down pitching wedge, I suppose. Could use that same shot we had before with the pitching wedge, that'd be perfect. See if we can replicate that. Felt fat and a little bit to the left. It's gonna be relatively straight, but I don't know if that's gonna get there. barely rolled on. Between my back being sore, playing a good amount back here, and I think the temperature not being as warm as it has been, there's a noticeable decrease in my swing speed. Plus I'm catching everything fat, which doesn't help distance wise. 14 par 4, dogleg right. This is one of the shorter par 4s by the looks of it, 337. Gonna aim right about there. Slow down the backswing just a tad. Gonna be to the right again, but not horrendous, as long as we don't catch a tree. Alright, we got 84 yards up 8, so that's 92 plus another 9, so right around 101. I'm gonna go pitching wedge. This thing's gonna die. We're hitting up 8 is a good amount, so this thing I think is gonna just, wherever it lands, it's gonna kind of just stay. I need to probably carry it most of that. I feel a little bit more comfortable with the 9 versus a fuller swing with the 52, or with a pitching wedge rather, versus a fuller swing with the 52. Hopefully that's not too much. That came off kind of hot. .15 par 5, moving right along. Whoa. That looks like you do not want to be left on this hole. You're going to aim up there. This could be a tricky second shot. This looks like a crazy hole. It looks like it's going to fall off the map. I suspect there was a reason Handsome Devil wanted me to play specifically the back 9, so I'd assume there's going to be some kind of crazy holes here. I thought this hole, or this course, was along the water. I haven't really seen a whole lot of that yet. Maybe I just associate New Zealand with Australia and beaches and whatnot. That was better. That was one of the better swings. It was kind of low, but that should be straight and out there. That's a pretty crazy hole. I think just to be safe, I'm going to aim right. I don't want to mess with that. So it's putting us 247 out there, down 9. I'm going to rip the 3 hybrid, see what happens. Still got 384 to the hole. What do we have up there? I wonder if Handsome Devil is an R10 user and he's played this. And there's some holes. There could be, I've seen it I think only one time with the Renaissance Club. There was basically a glitch in the mapping where there was like a 50-yard hill in front of the tee box. I wonder if this, or potentially other holes back here, have some kind of like crazy fairway like this where if you hit it even in the middle it just rolls off to the left. We'll find out soon enough. That was hit better. That should be pretty straight. We'll take that. Oh no, stop, 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 stop. 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 I could see if I hit that just on the left side of the fairway, that might have rolled all the way down. So we're going up 5. I'm definitely going to aim towards the right here. We need 145 up 7. So we're looking at 152 plus another 15. So we're at 167. I'm going to go 8 iron. Just going to double check if there's anything back there. Looks like a lot of room back there. There's a bunker. Honestly, I probably would have been kind of mad if that rolled off the map score-wise, but for the sake of the video and just playing different courses, if you guys have played any of these and noticed any kind of weird quirky courses even on here or just in general in real life, let me know. It'd probably be pretty fun to play, especially if I don't know they're coming. That was hit better. A tad left. Might come back, but it could be good because we aimed right. Oh no, did it stay on? We'll take that +2 all day long. That was a tricky hole for a par. I could see, depending on how balls rolled in the fairway and even off that green, I could see how that could be a, oh man, pretty big blow up hole. So here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about with the Renaissance Club. We basically got, it looks like 2 to 3 hills in front of us. We're hitting up 35 yards. 240 is putting us there. Looks like we're gonna get way up though. Honestly, I think Handsome Devil might have got us exactly what I was talking about here. Up 35. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna aim there and hit an 8 iron. Because that Renaissance Club, I tried to hit driver a couple times. I hit the hill the first time and I just got stuck there and had to pick up the ball. So even if this cost me an extra stroke hitting an 8 iron, but I'm up and over that hill, I'll take that. I'm even gonna open this up. I almost went 9, but I'm gonna open this up a little bit, try to pop it up. Goes left. Oh. Yeah, this is one of those crazy holes. I mean, that wasn't exactly what I was trying to do, but I definitely hit that up and it kind of just died. I might even need to do this again. We got another hill right in front of us. It's up 16, so that's half of what it just was. I think I'm gonna hit this again. I need to get back towards level ground, then I'll hit hopefully a really good 3 hybrid and put us towards the green. This is gonna be an ugly score on this hole, but versus a 10 for picking up the ball. That was thin and right. Whew. Probably in those trees, but at least we made it up and over the hill, I think. All right, so basically this is where the tee box should have been. Took us 2 strokes to get up here. I'm gonna have to clobber a 3 hybrid. Fighting for par, more like fighting for double or triple. That was left, but that was hit pretty good. A little bit off the heel. All right. Just gotta keep telling myself at least it's not a 10. So 155 up 9. 8 iron again, I guess. That might be long. It was straight, but that was pretty thin. Got lucky there with the soft bounce. All right, we'll take a par all day long on that one. That 3 hybrid saved us, and that +1 saved us there. That could have easily been a double or a triple. All right, 17 par 4. How you like that, handsome devil? We squeaked out a par. Looks pretty open. We got a slight dog leg right, but gonna hit driver. I was close to hitting driver with that big ass hill too. I'm real glad I didn't. That would have easily been a blow up hole. I'd assume that's why he or she, they requested this course. Maybe they just really like it, but low and left. All right, 218 up 9. We'll call it 230-ish. I'm gonna go 4. Again, if I was hitting them well, I'd probably go 5 hybrid, but we're gonna go 4. I'll take being 10, even 20 yards long if I clobber one. That would kind of be a welcome sight at this point. Low and started left again. That should be close to up there though, I would think. If we don't catch one of these bunkers. $13 yards plus another 1.3. No slope. We're going 60. Hopefully that doesn't roll out too much. And wake up the R10 again. Bogey. That's probably pretty fair from the last one. We probably owed the scorecard a stroke. So, 18th. No funny business, it doesn't look like. We're gonna go right up there, hit the driver, see if we can keep this under our goal of 10. So anything under, basically a triple here. It's gonna be left. Hopefully we don't catch those trees. $222 up 4, plus we need another 22 because we're in the rough. I'm gonna go 3. See if we get lucky here, run something up there. Not what I was talking about when I said run something up there. I almost missed the ball completely on that. So, 58, up 1, I'm gonna go 52 degree. Hopefully that gets there. That was hit decent. A little bit left. +1 to finish it off. We'll take that for a par. So I believe that makes us +7. And it does. So, courtesy of Handsome Devil, who I think may have tried to sabotage us there, but it was still fun regardless. From Kidnappers golf club in New Zealand, we ended up with a +7, 78. We went 38 on the front and then 40 on the back. The double bogey on 10 hurt us. Everything else besides that we had 1 bird, everything else was pars and bogeys. Fairways, actually not bad. 8 out of 13, we'll take that. Granted, we hit some and we just popped some up that were horrendous, so that probably added to that, but we like to be over 50%, closer to 75 with the fairways and greens and regulation. Greens and regulation, not quite there. It was 8 out of 18. Want to be at least 9 or 10. And then 32 putts, which is pretty bad. That was a lot. That's close to 2 per hole. Like to be closer to 1.5 across 18 holes. But all things considered, especially with some of those 2 crazy holes, +7 is not too bad. Again, not the best golf, but can't expect to come out here and flush it every single time, so I promised you guys I'd show good, bad, and ugly and everything in between, which this was kind of an in-between. It wasn't super ugly, definitely wasn't good, and wasn't terrible, so just kind of a standard, not super pleased, not super disgusted with it type of round, but just trying to get better. Hopefully all these rounds by the end of the year, the consistency will come. Ball striking, I can already tell, has improved from playing so much back here. When I get out on course and I'm fresh, seems like I'm hitting the ball a lot cleaner, striking it better. So again, like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Something like 98% of you guys are not subscribed that are watching the videos, so I really appreciate it if you hit that red button to subscribe. And similar to Handsome Devil, if either you have another one or any of you guys out there that are watching this that have a course you'd like me to play, let me know. But until next time, guys, I'll see you at the next course.